Uh, there we go. So welcome everyone from coast to coast and beyond. It's such a privilege and honor to invite you all here and welcome you to such an amazing time of our season, September long weekend, Labor Day weekend. My name is Carol Roberts. I'm from Central Alberta, Canada, just outside of Edmonton, the capital city of the province, Alberta, Canada. And of course, my privilege to introduce to you Ricia Adair, who is originally from British Columbia, Canada, but living the dream in Mexico. We're celebrating her brand new title achievement of senior officer, which is a big deal. 24 years experience in this industry. And of course, a former business owner who taught marketing, which of course is a really big deal as well. And absolutely a pleasure to work alongside and a wealth of knowledge and experience. So I'm just going to, without further ado, just turn the call right over to you, Ricia. We're admitting a lot of people right now into the room. We ask that everyone mutes their line as they come in and we can have a nice clean call. So take it away, Ricia.
Good evening, everybody, and may I say good morning to the lady in Australia. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We have an exciting evening ahead of you. If I get all excited and my voice goes higher, just know that I'm genuine, because I've never been in a situation like this with such a great company, such a great product that we literally are changing so many lives. So a little about myself. My name is Ricia Adair. Thank you very much for a great introduction, for managing the room for us, Carol. My husband and I, we bought into the dream to move to Manzanillo, Mexico. We landed here on his 70th birthday on October 17th in a torrential downpour. And while the realtor handed us the keys to our beautiful little resort here, we sang happy birthday to Mike. Well, it's been amazing. We're coming up to a year living in Mexico. We absolutely love the Manzanillo area. It's beautiful, 14 kilometers of beach, and you can surf, you can swim, kayak. There's so many things that you can do here. And little did we realize that buying a small resort, our little nest egg was going to disappear on us very quickly. It just went away because owning a house in the tropics is pretty exotic, but it's also very expensive. Concrete starts to erode away, doorknobs start falling off, pool pumps break down, things get oxidized. There's so many things involved in maintaining a property like this. And very soon, like probably about 6 weeks, our little nest egg completely disappeared as we had a parade of tradesmen come in and out of the property. So Mike got miserable because he's very worried about money. And we didn't know what we were going to do, and last year our resort was only about 50% occupied because it's a new business for us and so on. So along came a phone call in April, and Chris and Joni Butt had called me. Chris and Joni are Canadians who've relocated with their family to Costa Rica, and we stayed in touch. We were once involved in a network marketing project about 20 years ago, but we stayed in touch over time, and they told me about the drops. And I thought to myself at first, I need to lose weight because let's face it, I got fat. And I'm not going to say overweight and chubby just to be nice about it. I got fat. I really did. I was packing an extra 35 pounds and I wasn't comfortable. I have a few flights of stairs up and down to my pool level, and I still was fat. I couldn't figure it out. It might have had something to do with the great Mexican pastries and ice cream. But I said, yes, I'm going to do the drops. Absolutely. And then Joni said, Ricia, all we do to get the name of this product out is post twice a day with what we call our system of growth on Facebook. And people respond because it seems to be something that everybody wants. Well, that's what happened. I started posting. I invite you to my Facebook page. The first post, I received 19 comments. That afternoon, I received 7 comments. But then the estafeta guy, which is like your UPS guy, he shows up at the door. So I took a picture of this like this in front of my parrot painting in the living room. That's all. I hadn't even put a drop in my mouth. And I posted that. 59 comments came in, and out of those comments, I sold a body box. I didn't even have product yet.
This is how I train everybody. Like I have them do it on their cell
Trying to
phone.
figure out how I was going to get product into Canada and all that. Never mind, I'm the logistics queen. It all worked. So fast story forward, this morning, I was celebrated as Canada's newest senior officer. I'm really excited about that. It's a great company and we have a great team helping us out. So when you marry it with a great company, great products, it's a great big fat win. So let's go ahead here and share with you about PartnerCo. PartnerCo is about 2 years old. In the COVID years, two gentlemen, John and Darren, came together with some chunk change, about $27 million. They put together a list of criteria because they realized there's a lot of good buys to be had right now. During the time of COVID, there's a lot of companies that were financially hurting. If you lose your job, you lose your business, you lose your restaurant, it's really hard to stay on your regular monthly shipment. So with $27 million, they went searching for the best of the best, doctor-produced products that were scientifically backed with an international market, international infrastructure with a clientele to go with it, and several other key pieces of criteria for them to make their choices. Along the way, they chose some amazing products. And these products, every single one of them has a story. The products include balancing your hormones, weight loss, increasing your energy, immune health, reduce inflammation. You'll notice when you start taking the drops, the chubbiness in your cheeks goes away real quick because the inflammation reduces. We have great nutritious products, collagen for healthier skin, gut health, healthy gut, healthy life, athletic products, things to balance your stress and your anxiety so you can sleep better at night. And you know, prior to all this, I had no idea that any of these symptoms were directly located or responsible for hormone imbalance. Mood swings, low libido, I thought that was just part of getting old. Headaches and night sweats, food cravings, hot flashes. I was still getting pimples at the age of 62. What's that all about, right? Acne, insomnia, tiredness and fatigue, weight gain. There's so many things. So I want you to start thinking as we go through the presentation, who do you know that suffer from 1, 2, or any 3 of these symptoms? And perhaps yourself, you're thinking, checkbox on all of them. So we're going to go forward and share with you how we can help you with our great products. First, I want to brag a little bit about Dr. Ray Strand. He's our Chief Medical Officer, world-acclaimed author, written several bestseller books. He's our Chief Medical Officer, as I mentioned. We got Dr. Crystal Vance. We're going to hear from her again very soon. She's our Wellness Council President. We've got an athlete, a star triathlete, Kristen White. Dr. Brett West is the world's leading foremost expert on the Noni product. Dr. Strand oversees 215 plus published clinical studies, including 1,040 annual quality tests. Just recently, I had the pleasure to hear Dr. Pina do a seminar explaining about the value and why our probiotics are the superior product out of any choice out there. We have a global presence in 50 countries, and this really intrigues me because I'm in Mexico. Most of my peeps are in Canada and the US. Easily, you can do business anywhere in any of these countries. No longer do you have to have international licensing, bureaucracy, paperwork. If you have a customer that's interested in your product in Italy, you simply click on the Italian flag on your website, go to the product of choice, create what we call a smart link, send it to your friend in Italy, and easily they purchase the product, it gets shipped from the European office, and you get paid your commission in your back office. It is that simple. And that's how I'm able to build a global business from the comfort of my beautiful home in Manzanillo. Let me share some of the product lines that we have with you. Lucine is a beautiful skincare line that gives you healthy, youthful looking skin. Many of you may be familiar with Skincerity. It's a mask that goes on your face. It's the tube there with the white, with the silver cap. Skincerity has been around for a long time, and it's basically a mask that you put on your face, and when you peel it off, you look 10 years younger. It's a very popular product with an awesome line. Now, I'm really excited about the Purity line because I just got my Purity water bottle, and I'm really excited about that because with the filtration system, it's going to clean out any toxins, contaminants that you can actually put tap water right into your water bottle and drink it safely. There's a whole fact sheet of the many, many, many contaminants that this water bottle cleans. Noni collagen, just got my shipment. Mexico has some great sales, so I was able to get several boxes of my Noni collagen, and I'm going to drink this and have skin looking like that beautiful girl right there. Tastes good too. Earlier, I talked about the Noni product. I was blown away at how efficacious this fruit actually is. In the Second World War, the United States government put out a team of scientists to visit the Polynesian islands to determine which of the plants and fruits could be eaten safely and offer nutrition to the sailors should they be stranded at sea until they were rescued. The noni was the highest in efficacy, in nutrients and vitamins. I don't think there's a single thing in your systems, in your body, that the noni product doesn't help. It tastes delicious. I love keeping mine in the fridge. I have it every morning, every night, and I've noticed a lot of change. There's a skip in my step now. I'm telling you, I just feel like I'm 30 years old again. NutriFi is a superior vitamin product line. The Optimal MV, Vinali probiotics, those are all in my cupboard. We've got for muscles, for vision, for your heart, for circulation, for lungs, for healthy gut. Vinali is a very popular product. When you take it, of course, you're losing weight, so it's going to help you with the skin elasticity to put the firmness back in your skin. It's our #1 selling product in China. I've been told as well too that it helps greatly a lot of people with allergies and soothes the allergy symptoms. MOA, I want to brag a little about the MOA. When I was first looking at this, at the drops and the opportunity connected to it, Chris connected me with a fellow called Recently. We're going to hear from him in a moment too. And when I was mentioning to him, I had achy in my fingers and my toes, and he said, you got to get MOA. MOA is it. 36 superfoods in this product that is going to help you in so many different ways. Again, too, the list goes on about all the different very expensive ingredients, including the fancy mushrooms, the acai, the goji, all kinds of great ingredients that are intended and targeted for specific systems and healthy solutions. Highly recommend the MOA as well. The Slenderies line, well, what can I say? We're all pretty excited about this one. And this line is really the gateway into conversation with anybody when we talk to them about Partner Co. I'm going to talk a bit about Pure Nourish. This is a meal replacement product. It actually has 18 grams of protein, vegetable protein, so it doesn't have things like whey protein that can cause certain lactose allergies and so on, and certainly no soy protein. It's all full of probiotics, prebiotics, loaded with minerals and vitamins. You throw in your giving greens if you like, which is great to put into with your shake, or you can have it in a glass of water, which tastes great. Also sprinkle on your salad, and we all know the benefits of pure cocoa chocolate. Well, we've got the drops there, but before I talk about the drops, I want to hold you in suspense a little bit and talk about Renew. This product is a plastic for every supplement. Let me explain. I call it Fountain of Youth in a box. You take your sachet and you're going to put it in half a glass of water shortly before you go to bed at night. You're going to get into a deep REM sleep, have the best dreams, the best sleep, and wake up feeling entirely rested. This patented formula actually teaches the body, trains the body to open pathways for its own HGH, human growth hormone. When we were young, towards the age of 30 or so, the body was loaded with HGH. We heard about raging hormones with teenage boys kind of thing. And basically the body was preparing for families and so on and so forth. And then at about the age of 30, we start to slide down. And that's where you see men start losing their hair. We get the grays, that sort of thing, wrinkles and crow's feet start to appear. Well, the Renew is one thing that's going to keep us young again. The big silly secret in the back door is that it really boosts your libido as well. Everyone's pretty excited about that. And the other thing I've noticed, my hair is the longest it's ever been in my entire life. It's grown 2 or 3 inches since I started this product about a month ago. Let's get on to the drops. Wow, the drops. When you take these drops, you're basically putting a few drops under your tongue before you eat. It's going to do all kinds of great things to your body. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. It's the easiest program. They will change your life, as with so many people that are sharing the call with us tonight. It's clinically proven, doctor recommended. It is a homeopathic line, all natural, safe, and effective, stimulant and hormone free. Super easy to use. Men and women both love it. Let's talk about the benefits of these drops. It helps balance your hormones, and that was the original intention of this formula. Along the way, our customers found that it sincerely controls their appetite. And for me, I'm so grateful because it eliminates my sugar cravings. No longer am I interested in that bakery, and Mexico has some pretty good sweets down here. The tres leches cake and the ice cream is awesome. I don't want it. Been away from it for 4 months, not interested. Many people have said that they have great results from that tweakiness, you know, that pressure in their head. It certainly betters your sleep. And you get increased energy. You're sleeping better. The drops also help. There's ingredients in the drops that are going to help with your energy levels. So as a result, you're going to feel younger. I did my happy dance today because of my promotion. I put on Mike Mallon and the Rockin' Lazy Recliners, and I danced like nonstop to high energy blues music, and my animals were all looking at me thinking I was nuts. And I thought, I'm dancing like I'm 30 again. Wow, the meaning of the happy dance is all back at me. Better digestion. It boosts your mood as well too. When you're in stressful anxiety type situations, you're going to just soar right through this, just chill right through it and make smarter decisions. Gone are the moments that you walk into the room and you forgot, why am I in the kitchen? Brain fog lifts. It strengthens your immune system. Again, it reduces your inflammation, and scientifically it's proven it supports your thyroid and helps stabilize blood sugar. And the best thing of it all, you're going to lose weight in your entire body. The Slenderies Body Balancing Drops have adopted a few nicknames. Skinny drops. I call them my magic drops. I couldn't be without them. Along with the drops, we've adopted an approved food list, and this list was actually designed by a diabetes specialist. She gives this list to her patients for healthier eating to eventually get better. It's loaded. You're not going to go hungry. The other night I had ribeye with quinoa and salad. Last night I had roast chicken. There's so many things that you can eat. I mean, I'm in the land of seafood, and we've even got all kinds of seafood on the list, including shrimp and crayfish and cod and crab. There's so many things that you can eat. Again, you're not going to go hungry. But I do want to tell you, this is a lifestyle change. It is not a diet. It's not a fad. It's a lifestyle adoption. So we ask you to drink your water, which we need to be doing anyway to stay hydrated and rinse the toxins, and exercise 15 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And you're just going to start feeling younger and feeling better. Let's talk about some people who have had amazing results. And if I had every picture up on the screen, we'd be here till midnight sharing testimonials, because there's so many of us that have had great success with the product, and we just want to brag about it. Here's me fat, here's me not fat. Jane, my good friend from Victoria, 23 pounds in 6 weeks. Look at the difference in her face, in her hips. My goodness, her shoulders, everywhere. Al, my goodness, that boy was packing a basketball. Look at his picture on the right. He looks like the younger brother of the first guy. And here's Dr. Crystal Van. She's been fighting with chubbiness and obesity her entire life, from one diet program to another. She has lost 162 pounds. That was several years ago. She's never gained it back. She's adopted the healthy lifestyle. Gone is the fat Crystal, and here is the beautiful skinny Crystal. These are my before and after pictures in over a 13-day span. On the top, geez, you know, I think I posted this and I thought how brave I am to put spandex on and put my picture on Facebook. But what the heck, right? I'm in the business, so I got to do it. But certainly I want to bring your attention to the picture on the right, the upper right, where you can see the extra rolls around my waist and my bra line there and my hips. And look at what's happened, the transformation in my body in only 13 days. I lost 6 pounds, but I lost several inches. So there's often non-scale wins, and you're going to celebrate losing the inches and being able to get into clothes that you haven't been in a while. I look at that picture of me on the left. When you come to see me in Manzanillo, we'll take you to see the volcano. And that's the volcano right over my head there. And I look, who is that girl and how did that happen? Now I celebrate. I've got way more energy, no more discomfort. I sleep so well, and I'm feeling sexy again. I can hardly wait till Mike gets home. Terry, 35 pounds. My goodness, she looks like that's her younger sister on the right. Ashley, 20 pounds. And athletes love our products too. So remember, it's not only us chubby, chunky, overweight people that need hormone balancing. Athletes and slimmer people, their hormones get out of balance as well. And yes, men, you have hormones too. This is a product for you too. I mentioned earlier about recently. There he is on the right. She is so celebrated and celebration mode. She has no one else where she is. She's down 15 pounds. Her husband, he had started to take what he called the snake oil just to prove her wrong so she wouldn't waste her time. Well, in his proof of the pudding, he went off Dr. Pepper, off the Snickers bars, and he's down 65 pounds. Together in a year and a half, they've become in the top 40 income earners in the entire country, just helping people one box at a time. I've got this beautiful lady, Barbara MacKubin, that's going to come forward with us from Maryland. Look at the pictures of her. 6 weeks, 13 pounds, 14 weeks, 21 pounds. What a noticeable difference. Barbara, please come forward and talk to us tonight.
Hello. Thank you so much, Ricia, for inviting me on tonight. Yeah, that was me. I bore it all, let me tell you, because I was divinely led to this company. You know, in April, I was desperate, and because my A1C was high, my triglycerides, cholesterol was high. My doctor wanted me to be on statins. So I wanted to get in control, my health in control. So I decided to seek someone who gave the shots. It was a semaglutide shot. I had one shot the end of April. I had chronic inflammation and really bad fatigue, nearly driving off the road. And before I was about to have my next shot, I said to God, as I always do, I said, what do you have that's out there that's more homeopathic, more natural? I don't want this shot, but I want to really change my health. And lo and behold, I get a phone call from my wonderful friend. I hadn't talked to her in months. And she asked me how Randy and I were doing. She asked me how the house was going. I said, great. She goes, how's your health? And like I said, I hadn't talked to her in about, I don't know, 7-8 months, right? And she's an acupuncture. She makes her own homeopathic tinctures. She makes her own skincare. And I said, well, my health is not doing well. Why? What do you have? She goes, well, I think I found something and I'd like to have you take a look at it. And I told her, I said, but you know, I could lose some weight and things of that nature. And she says, well, this is hormone balancing. And of course, because Hilda, I admired her, I had loved her, and it was an answer to my prayer. I said, yeah, I'll give a presentation. So lo and behold, she invited me to be in front of Susan Frank and Susan Cameron. Hello. That dynamic duo, right? And they just shared a lot of what you just shared with me tonight. And I knew it was an answer to my prayer. And I said, yes. So I got on the drops about the mid of May, and I started losing a pound a day. A pound a day? And I said, well, this is pretty cool. My husband started it with me. So we ate from the foods list, which was not a problem. We thought we ate clean, but I guess we didn't. This was really cleaning our ingredients and learning to read ingredients and things of that nature. Oh, you can't have that. Okay, no worries, because we were desperate. So then we started sharing them on Facebook, sharing my pictures on Facebook, and people were watching us. And I said, well, this is kind of fun. And over time, it's been about 14, 15 weeks now. My husband and I are both down 26 pounds. I'm wearing a size that I haven't seen in 12 years. I haven't even seen this weight in 12 years, 26 pounds less. And I'm just feeling so much more sustainable energy. We're sleeping so much better. We're happier. And, the aches and pains that we used to have all over our body, it's MIA, and I hope we never find it again. The back pain, the knee pain, the hip pain, the rolling over multiple times a night, trying to get in a good position pain, and it's gone. It's like, what the heck? Randy and I are feeling at 67 like we just stepped back in time, and we're just so excited about everything. One other thing that was very noticeable, because we live in Maryland, for 12 years, the happy hour is a thing in Maryland, by the way. We have cocktails for, pre-dinner and then while we're having dinner. I mean, it's just a cocktail life. And we haven't had one cocktail in 15 weeks. So that was remarkable. But my A1C is down from a 6 to a 5.6 in 2.5 months. My cholesterol levels went down, my triglycerides, my doctor is really amazed. And she says, Barbie, you don't need statins now. Don't worry about the diabetic coach right now. You're out of pre-diabetic. So I am just so happy. So thank you for letting me share tonight.
Barbara, thank you so much. What an amazing story. Wonderful. Now, I understand you're an officer. You're at the rank of officer, which often means checks with commas. So weekly checks, I should add. So just give us, about a couple of minutes or so about your financial experience and how it's changed your life financially.
I don't know. God is on the move is all I can say. And when I did the systems of growth and posting, got daring myself to post my Buddha belly because that's where I started from. And I said, I'm just going to just journal this. And I shared it. And let me tell you, people from everywhere, my high school days, my college days, my prior work environment days. And they were saying, Barb, what are you doing? I didn't even know I had that many friends. Or that many followers. And evidently people want this. People desperately want this. And of course I shared my story that I was desperate and I had one shot. So I have lived without a kitchen for 3 years. We got hit hard during COVID. And we sold our 4,000 square foot home and went into a 450 square foot home for a year and a half. And then we bought land, we milled our wood and started building our cabin. We moved into it before it was complete. We didn't have an official bathroom. We didn't have any kitchen. We had a wood stove and it was 23 degrees during a good day. No, I'm kidding. We sometimes woke up to the temperatures being 23 degrees in the house during that first winter. It's been a hard 2.5 years, but it's the house that love has built. And with a lot of faith and this company, I now have a kitchen because as the money was rolling in, I bought my refrigerator, my sink, my stove, my cabinets, and I'm just feeling so grateful right now.
What an amazing story. Thank you. Yes, the blessings have come, that's for sure. Thank you very much, Barbara. It's so nice to get to know you, and thank you for your story one more time, and congratulations on your incredible successes. Let's go now to... Oh, you're very welcome. Let's go now to Tepatitlan in Mexico and talk to Rocio. Rocio Layseca, are you in the house with us tonight?
Hi, everybody.
Tell us your story, my superstar.
Energy. Her testimonial is fantastic. And I feel it because now I feel in the same way. Before the drops, I was dealing with the menopause. I'm 51 years old, but it hit me so bad. And I always wonder if I ever had that energy when I was 20. I was really getting depressed because I was trying to survive. I couldn't exercise because I have no energy. I slept every night only 2.5 hours every day because the hot flashes was terrible. I had headaches. I saw the list of the menopause symptoms and I said, I have all of them. Every day I have something new. So in the way that I was feeling, I felt like a old lady, So I tried the drops and after 3 days, I noticed that my hot flashes were gone. I was feeling full of energy, and also it changed my style of life because I realized I was avoid going outside with my friends because I was always sweating. Wherever I was going, I was start sweating, and it was uncomfortable, and I have no energy for talk. I was a mess. So after these drops, there it changed my life. I tried so many things before, all natural, homeopathic, sometimes help me in some symptoms, but it will come again. So I was exhausted to try a lot of things. And finally, these drops changed my life. I have a lot of energy now. I don't need to sell the drops because today I went to see two friends for breakfast, and first things they noticed I wasn't sweating, and they noticed my face, my energy. I feel so happy, and they asked me, "What are you doing?" So I said, "This is my time. I'm gonna sell my drops." So tomorrow I'm gonna drop the boxes and other products that they're fantastic. So I'm feeling great, and I'm so happy to be part of this company because all the support that you receive, you are getting the best products. You feel it right away. So I'm super passionate about these products and keep promoting, and people needs this right now. Everybody's having some health issues, lack of energy. So we need to have something that really make you have a good style of life, to have energy to spend time with your family, to go and exercise, to be happy again. So I'm really like, I think God sent me to this product and this company. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys keep promoting this because it changed people's life. Thank you.
Rocio, what a great testimonial. Before you go away on us here, you've been in the business now for about 2 weeks, I think. You started posting. You're a quick learner. You found out how to post. We've got all the post testimonials in Spanish for you. So, what's been your experience with posting for the last couple of weeks?
Well, the first day that I post on my Facebook, a lot of people wrote me, and I sold like 14 boxes in the 2 weeks. And right now my goal is every day to sell one box, and I'm keeping my goal. I keep it every day promoting wherever I go. I go to groceries, and I always talk about, oh, thanks God, the heat is over, but it wasn't that the summer was hot, but I think it was my hot flashes. I was suffering, and everybody says, oh, me too. Oh, I said, look, everything is gone thanks to this homeopathic. So I always start talking to everybody, and everybody wants to try it. So it's working. It's selling by itself, basically.
Well,
So
thank
yeah,
you, Rocio. What a great
you're
testimony.
welcome.
Congratulations on your success. You're getting promoted, and you're my Mexican superstar. I'm so grateful to have you on the team.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Wow, a couple of great testimonials there. So now you're wondering, okay, I'm convinced I want this product. How do I do it? Well, you can become a customer and buy retail. My question to you would be, though, why would you want to do that? But in Canada, the regular retail price is $232.50 with a discount. If you find a brand partner that would like to honor you with a 15% discount because they love you, it would come down to $197. In the United States, the regular price is $176. And again, a brand partner might be able to give you a discount and bring it anywhere from $150 to $176, depending on the territory that you're in. And the other option is buy wholesale. So we encourage you, look at opening your own virtual business. It's $30, $29.95, $37.95 in Canada. And with this is a complete turnkey business. Imagine buying a franchise for $30 that's loaded with all the training, all the marketing tools, all the support, the website. And basically that's what you're purchasing, and you get the ability to buy wholesale. We're going to talk now about how you can turn your drops into profits that so many of us have done. And I'm going to say this. In the beginning, if you remember, I showed you that slide of all those symptoms related to hormonal imbalance, and I asked you to think about how many people you know. As we go forward with this, we've heard from Barbara how her financial world has changed. We've heard from Rocio how her world has changed. I'm going to invite you to actually reach out because there's a lot of people that need help. They need help for their health. Let's talk about how we can do that. First of all, in retail profits, when you sell a box of drops, it's pretty close to 30%. That's what you're going to make. In Canada, it's about $71 a box. In the US, it's very comparable, very similar pricing. So with any of our products, because you get that 30% discount when you buy wholesale, you in turn can sell it for retail. In the United States, you can buy 4-pack for $371. Keep one for yourself, of course, and sell the others free. And it ends up that you end up getting yours free. You might choose the 10-pack, which I highly recommend, because your unit cost drops down to $88. And if you sold that same box for $160, that's a healthy markup. And not only does it pay for your product, but it starts putting away the beach money. In Canada, we have 3-packs that are available. They land at $378. Sell 2 boxes at regular retail, and you're making a profit of $87 or a box free. Or if you choose to give your friends a discount at $197, you're still in a profit situation and you get 1 box free. Well, now you're going to say, geez, Ricia, I've just run out of product. I'm going to have to get another 3-pack or another 4-pack. So the next 3-pack that comes, we're still in the process of consuming your original 2 bottles. So that's all going to become clear inventory for you with pure profits. And that's what we do is we're moving product. We're helping people enjoy this product, get healthier, and it's helping you as well too. And all we do is post it. We have a position called Ultimate, and we've just got a promotion that we're going to be talking about. But about a week ago, I would be saying, get yourself to Ultimate, and you're going to do that by selling 30 boxes over a 30-day period, and it's $2,100 in profit in Canada and about $1,860 profits in the US. Well, there's many, many, many people on this call that have sold 30 and over number of boxes in their first month. Again, too, we have what people want. People want more energy. They want better sleep. They want to lose weight. And their doctors are telling them they have to lose weight. Prediabetes is on the rise. And the obesity levels, America is number 1. Mexico is number 2, and Canada is number 3. Child obesity, Mexico is number 1, America number 2, Canada number 3. We've got a serious problem with obesity that leads to serious illness. So let's talk about how you can turn social media into profits. We've got a very clever system. It's an app that you put on your phone. It's called Boards. And basically, it's a filing system in the cloud. And in this are all the testimonials that you're going to post. So you see social media week 1. There's 14 posts in there along with the testimonial. You simply grab the picture out of that folder, post it in your Facebook, grab the text that goes along with it, and you post at 9 a.m. in the morning. Then you turn around and you go to day 1 in the afternoon post and you grab that and post it. It can't get any easier. If you can copy and paste, and if you know how to post on Facebook, you've got it made. All right. Then people are going to ask, it's always the same questions. How much are they? What are the ingredients? What are these drops? We have text strips for drops that you see in the upper left folder, and you just copy and paste, and it has all the answers that your people need to be able to make a intelligent buying decision. So it's just plug and play. We teach you how to use the boards. We teach you how to do your posting, and we teach you how to respond. You've already got your box in hand. You sell the box to them, and you're right into the profits immediately. In the United States, you have the benefit of buying a 10-pack. Again, I highly recommend this because you get the best value. Keep 1, sell 9, and you've made $500. And if we were in a room, in a assembly room in a hotel or something, and you were all standing in front of me here or sitting in front of me, and I asked who has sold a 10-pack in their career with Partner Go, all the hands would go up. You'd see $500 bill profits scattered all over that room. I want to share with you this, and this was really important to me as well, because I've been involved in the industry for 24 years, and I've been with companies where the compensation plan had breakage. which meant as a leader, as soon as my people advanced to the top, they broke away from me and I lost all that income. This is the best compensation plan in the industry, and don't take my word for it. Business for Home has compiled the top direct selling companies and analyzed their compensation plans out of 7,000 companies. We rank the #1 as the most generous compensation plan in the industry. And that's why I'm seeing so many of my people that are making money. And, you know, let's face it, inflation has gone through the roof in Canada and the United States, and I'm seeing it here in Mexico as well. At one time, having a side business used to pay for the extras like the family vacation. Now the side business is there to keep you in survival. Let's go beyond survival and talk about beach money. And this is where this comes in. So let me share with you how to get started. You can become a customer and activate your position for 100 points. So so that you can receive wholesale pricing. But I promise you, we are human beings, and what we do is we want to share, especially when people go, "Oh my God, Michelle, you're looking so good. What are you doing?" Well, let me tell you about the drops, just like Rocio is doing all over Mexico. So why not activate your position? And so you're eligible to receive commissions. And every Friday when we get paid, it's a real celebration. It's a regular 200-point activation. And in this kind of industry, every product has a point value. We get paid on the point value. So for instance, a 3-pack of drops in Canada is 150 points. A 10-pack of drops in the United States is 500 points. So you can see that you get paid on the point value. And now for a September promotion, I've never seen a promotion like this, that you can actually activate your position by purchasing 100 points. How do you do that? Okay. Well, I'm still going to go to my old standby favorite, because when you marry up the Renew with the drops, these two products go so well hand in hand. You're going to sleep so well, reduce your cortisol production. The drops are going to help control your appetite. When your body has high cortisol, it's going to have a hard time releasing the fat. So it's going to hang on to it for dear life. The Renew is going to help you through that. You're going to accelerate your weight loss. If you're in Canada or even in the United States, I recommend in Canada to get a 3-pack of drops, 1 for yourself and 2 that you can offer and sell to others, and get your Renew, because you will sleep the best you've ever slept, and you're going to start to feel younger the day that you start with it. A 3-pack in Canada is 220 points, $508. If you get a 4-pack in the US along with Renew, it's $476. You might consider getting a 10-pack in the US again, because it's better value, but these two products marry so well together. To maintain, or rather to maintain your wholesale privileges as a customer, it's a minimum of 15 points, which is roughly about $50 on a monthly subscription. And you want to earn team commissions by building the team, then you would like to purchase 100 points of product on your monthly subscription. And in Canada, that brings in to be about $200. In the US, it's less, significantly less, about 150 or so. Now, I want to ask those of you that are employed, how many ways do you get paid? Well, usually you go to work, you trade for money, you get paid once, the tax man takes his chunk, you come home, the mortgage takes the other chunk, the hydro takes the other chunk, and your gas company, and they're all taking chunks out of your money. In this company, we get paid 9 different ways. Retail profits that we already talked about. Let's talk about the new volume bonus. When you activate your position tonight with 100 points, you are going to earn 15% when you introduce this opportunity to someone else, whether they be a customer or someone that wants to be a business builder. For example, Mary comes in and she wants to buy 2 business pack or 2 10-packs. She's American. That would be 1,000 points. If you were at the activated level, you would earn $150 for introducing Mary to the product. And basically, we get paid for building a sales team, a team of product ambassadors. And the difference is here, we're not spending the money on advertising, on television, radio, etc. Well, now you can be activated and quickly climb to Ultimate with a special promotion that we're running. And at the Ultimate level, you're going to earn the top of the top. So you would earn 30% commission if Mary bought 1,000 points with 2 10-packs, you would be making $300. So right now in September, we're enjoying the Power Up promotion. You can come into the business with 900 points, be at the ultimate position right out of the gate. 900 points in the US would be just about 2 10-packs. And you're positioned at the highest pay level in the company, and you keep that position for your career with the company. Base commissions is again to getting paid on every box of drops that is sold through your organization. That is what we call your pay legs. Imagine here, there's you, and there's 3 people, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Tom comes into the business. He purchases some product. You're at Ultimate. You're going to get paid 30%. He builds a team. If that's your pay line, which means lower product volume, then your line up here called Harry. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because a big tropical storm is rolling in. And I'm just hearing all these weird noises. So I hope I don't lose my power. Let's say Harry goes running all the way to New York City with this opportunity. And he creates a big line. It extends out to the UK, Australia. There's 2,000 points in that line. And we're talking about weekly volume, okay? Because we are paid weekly. You are going to get paid on Tom and Dick's line a 15% base commission. Very, very generous. And let's move on to the savings bonus, because when that 15% base commission is over $250 in a given week, you're going to get 15% bonus put into a savings account for you. When that savings account rises up to $10,000, you're going to get a phone call from the company. They're going to celebrate your success and deposit that $10,000 the following Friday. Just recently, I know of 2 ladies that are in the business under 6 months, and they've already received their $10,000 bonus check. In addition to that, we can earn lifestyle credits. We have fabulous cruises to Tahiti. The North American cruise recently was the Bahamas. It's a great, great time to come in and join us. And I want to share with you right now, my good friend, Anthony Moreland. He comes to us from Dallas, Texas. He started this type of industry when he was only 21 years old. I guess he knew smarter than to trade time for money. This guy saw the problem, he got in right out of the gate. He has been with our company, with the products from our company, going on 13 years. He's our techno wizard. Every time we do a training, he's the one that's recording it for us. He's got a great YouTube channel. Anthony, come and talk to us and tell us about your success.
Hey, can you hear me?
We're hearing you good, Anthony.
Hey, everybody from all over the world. When we were coming on, I was hearing people from all over. It's just so exciting just to be a part of this and be on this journey with everybody. But yes, for everybody, my journey started when I was in college. I was at a college here in the United States, and I was doing like what I seen everybody else do. You know, I'm doing that what we call the American dream. You know, hey, you go to school, you get this good education, so you get this dream job. But I'm also one of those people who pay attention. So for me, my journey started in college. And the reason it started then is because I started watching my friends that graduated when I was, you know, as I became sophomores and everything. And I go and see them that on break or something like that, ask them how life is going. And then they tell me, oh, man, it's hard to find work. I'm like, you just spent all this money on college, you know, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 on this education. Ain't you supposed to have a dream job just waiting on you? And there was no such thing. You know, the dream job really was what we doing here for everybody who's brand new. It was, you know, that time freedom, that financial freedom. There's no check size that you can't write here. You know, I mean, you can make your own schedule. This weekend I was doing a lot of traveling, so I didn't really do much with the business personally because I had a lot of family and things going on. But that's because I get to. I make my own schedule, and you will too. And so I got started. Never done nothing like this before. Yes, I had people call me crazy, stupid, that things doesn't work, that don't work for people like you. Men don't do this stuff. All these things that people were trying to feed my brain. I was like, yeah, I was like the little. I always think about like the little cartoons. You know, growing up, you had one on a good shoulder, and you had one that was a bad one. So I used to just flip him off and just listen to the man over here. It's like, hey, okay, all those people telling you it's not gonna work, go make it happen, and it did. I looked up, about 8 months into this, I was making more money part-time doing this opportunity without the system that we have nowadays, nowhere close to the system we have now. And I was like, okay, I'm making more money than I am at both of my part-time jobs. I was running track at this college. I was a double major. I was very, very busy. My day was started at 5 a.m. every morning. Every morning it started at 5 a.m. after doing projects and group projects and homework, sometimes and studying. It wasn't until about 1 a.m. So I was barely sleeping, working 2 part-time jobs, still broke. And this industry found me, and I'm forever thankful for it. And now I look up and Ricia was like, well, what's your background? I was like, oh, I was a college student. That's all I've ever done. I've never had to go work for nobody. I was able to create this lifestyle because I always wanted to go travel the world, work from different beaches around the world, and and create that time freedom, that financial freedom for my family. And hey, I've been thankful because of this industry and this company. The right place at the right time is just, I can't tell people that enough. I've been doing this a while to understand. I've seen all these other companies because my friends would join this company or join that company, and they'll come and ask me to come hear about it. And I would, just to support them. I've never really done anything but 2 companies, and that was the company before and then the company now. And so I was always same spot, never moved. And even though when things were bad, I stayed. People say, you're crazy, you're too loyal. I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I'm gonna stay. And of course, business is business. It went up, it went down. People left, people came. All the goods and bads with business. But I stayed. But now, we have the forever home. You have owners that really, really, really care about us. You have one owner who money wasn't his thing. He didn't need money. He came out of retirement to help create something that was going to be bigger than anything ever. So that's a big deal. Then you got somebody. I always tell people, we got the both of both worlds. You got this guy who's this traditional business guy who very, very successful, and then you have a guy who understands what it's like to be out here in the field. Almost 30 years of that. From him, from that standpoint, that is just remarkable because he knows what we need to be successful. And it's just remarkable. It's really, really remarkable.
Yeah, every now and then you just got to shake your head, Anthony, and say, pinch me. Is this real?
Yes, you do.
So tell me, what are your favorite products? I understand you came from the Limu line. I didn't talk about Limu at all tonight. But what are your favorite products now that you see this great marriage of several different great brands coming with us?
So I do love my Limu. So Limu will be my first one, and this is what I want to tell people. The drops is what we do our system. Personally, the drops aren't even in my top 5 products out of all the products that we have. But I understand what success is. Sometimes you got to do things that you don't even like doing. Like, personally, I only cycle through the drops about 3 times out the year because I'm already at my goal weight. I don't have anything else. If I lose any more, I might blow away. But for me, it's just to help me get the cravings and all that kind of stuff. But so the drops aren't even top 5, but I use the system. I don't talk about anything else. I just talk about the drops. But I would say Limu, Blue Frog, the energy drink. Let's see. I love Noni, Moa, and I will have to go Renew.
There you go. All great products. It's interesting, Anthony, because in the very beginning, as I mentioned, this house that we have is a very expensive adventure. And my husband has a rule that you can't buy anything on credit card that you can't pay for the next month. So I bought 2 boxes of drops, one for me and one to sell. And now because of this financial blessing, I have about 10 MOA stocked up. I've got about 10 viewers. Mexico has the best sales, I'm telling you. They put things on loyalty sales all the time. So that's what I stock up. My cupboards are stocked up of all my favorite products. And it's amazing. That's the other thing, folks, is there's so many great products. If money wasn't an issue, wouldn't you buy them all? And that's basically what it's come to, that we have the disposable income that you can buy the MOA, you can buy the Lemu, the Renew and the drops. And I've got even the Noni. I mean, this is like super cool stuff too, right? So I can have that youthful skin. Anthony, it's such a pleasure to talk to you. I'm really, really happy to get to know you better. And I'm so grateful for all the work that you do for the team, especially on the technical end. Again, visit Anthony's YouTube page. You're going to see doctors interviews, scientific reports, videos. There's so much. You're going to see various different testimonials that come forward. Can you share with us your YouTube? And Carol, if you can put it in the chat while Anthony is speaking.
Oh yes, so my YouTube is just, if you go to YouTube and you just literally type in my name, Anthony Moreland. I made it so simple. It really was at first just something to do, just to kind of like, put everything that we had on there. I didn't know it was gonna grow like this. After 3 years ago, I didn't know it was gonna go. When you go to PXP events and then you hear somebody from Australia, I love your YouTube, and I'm like, oh. Okay. So, and now everybody, Canada loves it. We all use it. I try to put everything I possibly get my hands on there, so we can all have like a little story. It was always just, for me, it was just something I was like, well, it just make it easier if I just put it there so everybody can just see it and share it. And now it's a real big thing because everybody looks for it. But if they just go to YouTube and search Anthony Moreland, they'll find it.
Yeah, you become famous through your YouTube channel, right? One of the videos that I highly recommend everybody go visit. It was in April, I believe, the 27th of April, and it's Todd Rowland with one of the athletes that runs a gym. They did a product video, and it's super informative to teach you about the products and all the various benefits and values. Anthony, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We're going to resume back to wrapping up our presentation tonight. I want to say thank you again for your friendship and for your guidance and your mentorship.
You're always welcome.
So in summary, folks, let's get back to where we started. All of these symptoms. Are you thinking about more people that have any of these symptoms? Are you thinking about how many people on Facebook that you can reach out? Because you can pretty well go into any crowd and be guaranteed that 99.9% of that crowd is going to suffer from at least 3 of what we have here. I want to encourage you to get your questions answered, revisit with the person who invited you to this event, and join today. The September promotion is such a great time to join Momentum, because not only do you get to go to Altamont at only 900 points, which is like awesome, but you can extend that same opportunity to so many other people. And when there's a promotion, in my experience, it's the best time to build momentum in your business. I want to thank very much our co-host tonight, Carol Roberts, for helping me out manage the room. And thank you to Rocio for doing a great testimonial. Thank you to Barbara, and certainly a huge amount of thanks to Anthony for being our special guest speaker. We are continuing on. There is no presentation tomorrow night, as Molly Sanchez is doing a Mexican presentation that I'll be plugging in with my Mexican team. But we'll continue forward Wednesday going forward. And next Tuesday, we will be back. So basically, we're running every night at 7 p.m. Pacific. I want to say thank you to everybody, and guests, get with the person who invited you and get your questions answered. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Ricia. Nice to see everyone.
Thanks, Carol.
Thank you, Ricia.
Thank you, Ricia.
Thank you.
You're all very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ricia. Hey, Ricia, can we get on the Mexican one tomorrow?
Thank you, Ricia.